Well, they've been a bone of contention since they were announced, and tonight the complaints over those new hydro smart meters are stacking up. At first it was the health concerns that had people charged up. Now, as hydro customers are getting their first bills under the newly installed meters, they're finding out how much more they're having to pay. As CTV's Stephanie Sherlock reports, customers say the bills are skyrocketing and they don't know what they can do about it.
Does Kathy know? There's just not enough money at the end of the day.
As a small business owner, Candice Smood is used to juggling to make ends meet, but an unexpected jump in her home hydro bill has her wondering where the extra is going to come from.
Like, the overhead is getting bigger and bigger, and the money coming in is the same.
A smart meter was installed during her last billing period. Her bill?
It was massive, almost $800.
She's not the only customer who was shocked by their bill.
We don't know what we're going to do. This hydro bill is just bleeding us dry.
Confused and angry, Colin Campbell is at a loss.
We've taped off our front door so there's no drafts. We put new weather stripping on the back door. We've insulated the windows. We've made sure there's no drafts. We've got no heat. We're freezing.
This is Campbell's house, 900 square feet in Saanich. Despite taking all of the precautions that BC Hydro recommends, he says since the installation of the smart meter, his bill continues to rise.
It's gone up to $520, even though I've cut my heat, cut my electricity, I've unplugged my freezers.
The minister responsible for BC Hydro says it's important not to immediately blame the meters.
Now, sometimes it's seasonal because of weather or whatever, depending where they live and how their home is and what their usage was. Sometimes it can be a double read.
Coleman says British Columbians need to look at the bigger picture.
It's an important project for the grid, for BC. It's not just about the residential meter.
And customers are wondering why they are left footing the bill. Smood says that attitude is dismissive and patronizing.
I feel like, it's just sort of like they're corporate bullies, and they can do that because there's nowhere else you can get your power.
I want Hydro to do something about it because every time you turn around, there's somebody else complaining about the smart meter and how their bills have skyrocketed as soon as the smart meters go in.
BC Hydro has put an answer to higher bills page on its website detailing why you might be paying more. The utility is also encouraging customers to contact them if their bills are extraordinary. Campbell has and is still waiting for a call back. Stephanie Sherlock, CTV News, Victoria.